Hey, it's Aaron the Ho from Mobilereviews-eh.ca, and today we are going to review the Apple cases for the iPhone 6 and the 6 Plus. Now, I'm usually pretty hesitant to review a manufacturer's case because, well, it's a manufacturer's case and most of the time they're not very good. Now, we'll be blunt, these Apple cases generally don't offer a whole lot of protection. The functionality of your iPhone 6 in this case is extremely awesome, but the best part is actually the texture and the build quality of the case. I'm very surprised at that. Well, I kind of shouldn't be because Apple does make some pretty awesome things. Their cases shouldn't be any different, I guess. Now, if you're going to get an Apple case, I would recommend that you get the silicone version and not the leather version. I'll tell you why in a bit. Based on our time with this case, we gave the silicone version a score of 4.2 A's out of 5, and the leather version 3.9 A's out of 5.
Real usage, real reviews. Mobilereviews-eh.ca.
At Mobilereviews-eh, as you saw in our intro, we base our stuff on real usage and then we produce real reviews. Now, we score all our cases after using it for a while to ensure that you get the best information possible. With this Apple case, it's been my go-to case for the 6 Plus. It's basically done everything I used to use my iPad for, like using it for recipes during cooking. It was the slow-mo camera for a couple of drop tests, and the best part was finding out how scratch-resistant the silicone case actually is. So let's start with that. The back of this case is surprisingly scratch-resistant. For the scratch test, I usually just kick my iPhone cases along the ground with the device in it just to see what happens. This process will literally scratch the crap out of some cases, like the Spigen Tough Armor, but the Apple Silicone case shows almost nothing on it. The only other case that has this similar scratch resistance is the Tech 21 case. For the silicone versions of the Apple case, the texture makes it much easier to use your iPhone 6 as well as 6 Plus in one hand. So if you're one-handed iPhone aficionado, get this case. For the leather versions of the case, I don't actually have one on me, so you're going to be staring at this really bright green iPhone 6 Plus version, but the back of the case is much slicker, and so that means it's not as easy to hold in your hand. It's also leather, and so it's going to scratch a little easier than this really scratch-resistant silicone. And those are the two primary reasons why the silicone version scores higher than the leather version. So if you need more information and to see how we've scored everything, do check out our review table. Actually, it's a comparison table this time because there's two cases on it. It shows you how we score everything about these cases. I'm going to take the next few minutes and I'm just going to go over some of the design, protection, and functionality aspects of the case. In terms of design, this is one of the slimmest iPhone cases that we've reviewed. It fits tightly against your iPhone 6 and feels surprisingly solid. You'll notice how solid the case when you try to take it off. In terms of protection, this Apple case offers minimal drop and water protection. It might prevent your screen from shattering on a light drop. I don't feel comfortable trying to drop this case in front of you, so I'm not going to because I like my iPhone 6 Plus. In terms of screen protection, the edge of the case extends a couple millimeters off the screen, so it will provide a bit of clearance for your iPhone, and it definitely won't get in the way of you installing a screen protector. The edge is about as high as the Spigen Tough Armor, as well as the Tech 21 cases. There isn't much to add in terms of functionality. This case will allow you to easily access your iPhone 6 like there was nothing there. Now, if I didn't say that sentence for an Apple case review, I think Joni eyes would flip. Like, that wouldn't make any sense that you have an Apple case that doesn't work well with an Apple product. But hey, it could happen. So again, the biggest difference between the Apple cases, between the silicone versions and the leather versions, is that the silicone versions are very, very grippy. They are wonderful to use your iPhone with one hand, and they're going to last a little longer in terms of scratching. If this is the first time you're watching one of our videos, I do encourage you to click subscribe. We put out 2 to 3 videos a week, if not more sometimes. If you like what we do, consider donating a small amount to our PayPal, which is in our header of our YouTube channel, as well as if you'd like to support us in different ways, get a t-shirt or support us through Patreon. I'm Aaron the Ho. If you have any questions for me, leave them in the comment section below. I know this room is really dark. I don't actually know how to turn on these lights anymore, so, and this is the quietest place in the common office that I rent my desk out of, so it's kind of mystical, I think. Gives it a nice feel, I think. I don't know, like if you look at the wallpaper, that's weird wallpaper. Thanks for watching.